Okay, so I believe now both teams are ready up. We're going to head into Junkertown.
Well, it appears that both teams didn't mean to pick Junkertown, and both teams just didn't realize that they hadn't got rid of it. So we're going to be going to Junkertown, despite the fact that neither of the teams wanted to go to Junkertown, which is the first time that's happened.
Right. Well, it doesn't matter. Neither of the teams wanted to go to Junkertown, so I guess it makes it fair.
Makes it fair.
Yeah, it makes it fair. So we're going to be seeing these 3 maps being played, even though they don't want it. I've just been told that Demon's saying we're starting out. Okay. Look at the Discord.
Cool story.
Yeah. All right, we're going to be seeing a classic Orisa Roadhog Death Bully sort of style comp with a double sniper coming out from Evildeeds. But
no
a
Brigitte
is actually going to be played out by Quetzal.
Yes,
So we,
Quetzal.
However, both Roadhog and Orisa are not. I mean, pretty much probably the best tanks to pick against the Brigitte. We are seeing the Bastion coming out from the dome on the Quetzal's side. So yeah, this is going to look interesting. It's good to see a different meta game, really, with Bastion. We haven't really been seeing much.
Them being played on the side of Quetzal. Instead, they're going with Ana Lucio on the side of Brigitte.
Yeah, and especially with no mercy to damage boost that Bastion. It's a very interesting call.
I think Lucio is a bad pick here, just because Bastions and Reinhardt and probably Orisa are going to be on the point, so there's no use for the speed boost. So Zen would probably be a better pick here. But it could work. Who knows? Maybe they have.
Definitely goes. So Combiter's actually going to stay right at the front line. So trying to get those extra. He actually does. He's already 50%. Hazet on the right side. Ana completely ignoring him. They're getting into free reign of Zulu. But thankfully the Orisa shield is blocking out most of it.
Take your medicine.
Bastion pushing up. Not much Evildeeds can really do at the minute. No kills have been exchanged.
Evildeeds have double sniper against the Bastion strat, which is not very good against the Bastion strat, especially when they have double shields.
Yeah, no, especially. But however, if you look at the shield breakage, wow! Hazet getting a double kill, triple kill, my bad. Hazet,
alright, never mind.
Hazet just completely popping off, putting the team on his shoulders and carrying them. However, we did have a bit of help from everyone else. Essa Dog just resetting to get back to Quetzal's team. To the rest of Quetzal. If we do look, Evildeeds are actually breaking the shields a lot quicker than Quetzal. So I think the communication with focusing the shields down is really helping here.
Interesting. Quetzal have switched off the Bastion strat now. They're switching onto Junkrat from Bastion and switched off the Orisa onto Hog. An interesting choice. Doesn't seem to be working out for them. Hazet in the backline, destroying everyone.
Hazard's doing an insane job this round. I mean, creds to the tanks, they're making a lot of space for Hazard to get free roam, but
see through the
Hazard's landing every
Clicking
shot.
Those heads.
Indeed. Zed's spawn camming. He's right, directly looking at their spawn, ensuring that they can't get out. This is madness.
That which is
Right.
Quetzal has nothing to contest, has it?
Yeah, we do see Awara switching to the D.Va, I think specifically to contest.
To counter. So yeah, good swap. But I think it's good enough at this stage in the game.
Yeah, I think it's a bit late. You never know though. There's the dive onto Hazard, but he survives thanks to the
pocket to mercy.
Yeah, thank you for not the lie of the dream.
Supply the dragon.
Alright, Hazard going for a jump shot onto the Ana. Wait, land it though.
He hits a body shot.
Headshot, yeah. Close sleep from the Ana, but right, Mystic just pushing up kind of by himself. He's left alone. He's pushing up by himself. What is he doing? This is not going to end well for you, dude, especially with Combiter right in front of you.
Ooh. Hazard goes for a cheeky
Madone
shot.
Actually does get taken out. This is Quetzal's one opportunity to really push the payload further as far as possible. In fact, there's the whole hook combo onto the Lucio. What a high priority target. Great hook coming from Divided and great Hulk coming out from ABDM 90. Alright, so we're gonna see the payload just kind of stuck in that big choke. Quetzal were desperately clawing at what opportunities they have, but they can't quite get it. Divided just right in their front line, not really giving a flying fuck about the world. There's the sound barrier coming out from Esther Dog. Will it do much? Oh, the Hanzo gets eaten by Iwara. But did it not? Oh no, it didn't. My bad, I didn't see it. That's all. Iwara kind of staggering herself out here, but nope, completely staggering herself out. She should have just jumped off the map. What are you doing? No! 10 seconds left. This is really not looking good for Quetzal.
No flips were given on the side of Evildeeds. It looks like they're just cleaning up.
Yeah, slowly clean out 1v1. Esther does get a pick on ABDM, but gets rezzed, and there's nothing that Quetzal can really do now. Oh! Spicy right click from Prometheus. And there's the ult.
I think.
Right. Wow, that was
the problem was the constant switching. They just never got any ult charge, especially for Iwara and the Dome. They just didn't get ult charge.
Does not look good for Quetzal. However, they can still win this if they have to win every single team fight and be extremely aggressive. It's going to be incredibly difficult.
Yeah, it is. So from the looks of things, at least on the Assemble Hero screen, Evildeeds are also going to be pulling out a Bastion combo attack. So
Divided. Sorry.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Divided. We're so good at this.
Yeah, we're great. We're great professional casters, guys. Alright, Puck, say what you're gonna say.
Okay, I was just saying, Divided chucking out a bit of toxicity towards Quetzal. Just a bit BM, just to tilt them a bit further. This could be like very strategic or just complete BM. Anyway.
Either way, he's not sorry.
Oi, dude.
I'm sorry.
Watch your profanity.
What's your profanity? So it looks like Quetzal are going to be going for a triple tank. That's kind of weird on defense, especially with the double main tank. I'm not sure entirely what they're trying to do. Maybe.
Right. Dreamcast becomes. Jesus Christ. Anyway, sorry.
Maybe we should.
No one else is going to be seeing the Symmetra. I highly doubt we're going to see. Yeah, it's the Bastion switch. Okay.
I am honestly surprised we didn't see some. No. So they're going with a triple sniper solo heals comp. Evildeeds are, that is.
Very interesting. We're seeing a double main tank, really, which you don't usually see, especially a Winston. But I guess Reinhardt's there to protect the backline as well. And he just dives right into it and gets destroyed by the Bastion. Combined to take it. Oh, this is just destruction coming from Evildeeds. That's very unlucky.
The BM.
Ah, look, there's all these emotes, all the dances. That's a rippers, dude. GG. And there's the first round. Junkertown going to Evildeeds. We are now going to be seeing them on Numbani next. You never know. Quetzal may be able to bring this back.
Who knows? All I know is they did not do well on that round. And here we get to play the game that has a popping heads.
News in. One team has just forfeited after one game loss because I think they're unable to play. That's a big shame, but there we go.
Rip.
That's a rippers. So we're now heading over to Numbani. Gonna be seeing hopefully a bit more dive comp because again, Numbani, especially first point Numbani, high ground is vital. Keeping control of the high ground is extremely important, and if you just have a Brigitte, Ryan, Zaya, it's going to be pretty difficult to do that. Evildeeds actually looks like they've just lost a person. Hopefully comes back. There we go. Okay, that was strange. So yeah, we're now heading over to Numbani, and we're gonna wait for both of the teams to ready up.
Yeah, Quetzal weren't really able to deal with Evildeeds when they were defending. Evildeeds just because they couldn't Quetzal couldn't think of how to deal with was it Hazard's Widowmaker.
Yeah.
They swapped to Junkrat at first, which is odd, and then
Traveling to
Iowara swapped onto the Diva to try and contest her, but she didn't have anyone else to dive with him, so Mercy just got defeated by the Mercy, and Diva got demeched, so it wasn't really a good dive. So they just couldn't deal with the Widowmaker, and then the Hanzo was also just getting a bunch of ult charge and just using his ult every fight, basically. And they couldn't have anything to deal with the Hanzo. So basically, it just wasn't a great attack round for Quetzal. And then on the defense, they just got instantly wrecked. Just first round fight, they lost it. So we'll have to see what they're doing now. It looks like
we are
they're
surprisingly
going
seeing a Tracer out of Conviter. So and an Essadog, no Brigitte. I guess because it's Numbani and the high ground, it works. But then at the same time, we see Quetzal not actually running dive either. So very strange choice of choosing that Tracer as well.
Yeah, so
especially
weird.
since we saw Essadog playing Lucio the last game. So very strange.
That's a very weird comp from Quetzal. I'm not entirely sure what their plan is. Ryan, Zarya, Moira is good, but then you have Tracer and Zen, which is like dive. And then Ryan, Zarya, Junkrat, Moira want to be clumped up together. So it's a weird clash.
Yeah.
Evildeeds, on the other hand, they're just going to be playing basically pure dive for the pharmacist.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's a solid comp. As I said, dive is really good on first point Numbani G Tiger. Iowara instant out. That was
I have no idea how
that was
that.
insane.
Nice.
Man, I think with a bit of help from Junkrat, considering he's already on 20
Probably. Yes.
But yeah, no, wow, that's going to be a huge benefit for Quetzal. They're going to completely stall out Evildeeds' push. All right, but unfortunately, the only person on point is a Reinhardt, and he's just left for
Reinhardt
dead.
had no help. Moira was nowhere near him, which was a very odd choice.
They just left him for dead. Their positioning is very off, and even with the disadvantage, Evildeeds do manage to swiftly take the point.
The problem is you kill the Tracer, right? And all the attacking team has to do is wait 8 seconds back in their spawn, and then they can go again. And whereas you kill the Reinhardt on point, and the defense is just screwed at that. They can't do anything.
The payload must be moved.
And it looks like the defense are getting hard staggered.
Thanks for the assist.
There's nothing they can do. Free goes down, super late, and this is just free payload push. So Evildeeds already coming up on Pulse Bomb and Valkyrie and getting very close to their other 4 ults as well. The only ult that's close on the side of Quetzal is Moira and Widow as well. Unfortunately,
I am empowered.
not going to have any ults this fight, so they're probably they're almost guaranteed to lose this fight as long as Evildeeds use some ults.
Yeah, you never know. They should probably go for a dry push. There's Iowara getting taken out.
That just seems like Zarya was right next to the Moira. That just looks like bad awareness from Moira.
There should be an easy point to take. There we go. So
point 3 was literally no contesting at all.
yeah, Quetzal very cluttered all over the place, and Evildeeds just coordinated and pushed. To be fair to them, Evildeeds are a grandmaster team.
Top 300, aren't we?
No, they're just
top
yeah.
100.
Whereas Quetzal's only low masters.
Well, yeah, you know, it's kind of unfortunately it's kind of expected that they will lose, but
Yeah.
at the same time, you know, doesn't mean we can't try and help them figure out why they lost. So they
It's
can figure
great
so they can
practice.
fix it for the next Puck Cup. Maybe they can even win it. Who knows?
Yeah, never
Because
know.
right to go on a sneaky flank trying to get the mercy.
There's an ult coming out. This looks like it could be huge, and not really. Actually.
Reinhardt. Odd.
It is a very vital target. His shield got broken last minute, and he got taken.
Okay.
Madone actually does get a double kill, desperately trying to do something about this like complete rampage that is Evildeeds. But so far, it doesn't look like anything can be done. Has it? Just oh no!
Ooh, that's gonna be.
It's insane, and there we go.
Yeah.
Evildeeds do successfully move the payload all the way with an insane time limit there. This is just really not looking good for Quetzal. By the way, Pinglo, you got the names the wrong way around. They swap over, remember?
Rip. So.
Thanks, Steve.
So I think the main problem with the defense for Quetzal there was that the Moira was on the high ground and the Reinhardt was on the point. So when the Reinhardt got dived by Evildeeds, the Moira couldn't actually help it, which is the whole point of the Moira in the first place. She's supposed to be healing the Reinhardt. So once Reinhardt died, they didn't have a main tank and everyone was staggered, so they all just got destroyed. And then because of that, Reinhardt and a few other people had staggered respawns. So they respawned on the first point when the payload was capped, and they just got hard staggered, which just allowed Evildeeds to get the second point without any contesting at all.
Very clean. Coming out from Evildeeds. So
I don't think Evildeeds lost a single fight, if I remember correctly.
No, they didn't. They just clean swept, and hence why they got 4 minutes and 47 seconds.
Yeah.
So this is really not looking good for Quetzal, but you never rule them out yet.
Never know.
You see that
never
screen?
know. Exactly.
Must violence always be the
15, by the way. Oh my gosh. Okay, so interesting comp. Again, I don't think Quetzal's quite realised that their comp really isn't good for this first point. They're just gonna get dove on, and especially without they're running a Xayah Ryan, but without a Brigitte, it's.
So I think their plan is Mercy pockets the Widow, while Moira, Tracer, Ryan, Zarya run on point. But Tracer's really not good in that situation. You want someone that's clumped up like a Junkrat.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Evildeeds are just going to be running modified dive with the Soldier instead of the Genji, which just gives them a bunch of long sight lines where they can chunk down the tanks and get a bunch of ult charge.
Right, so we see Prometheum taking out Madone. The anti-sniper parade has just joined the sloppy.
The sloppy.
The sloppy. Hazard just on high ground getting free roam. Nobody even contesting him because nobody can. Actually, Ayawara does come up to contest, but just by
on his own,
by himself, like it's not gonna look good. Yeah, there he goes.
Moira suicided, Mercy died. Yeah.
Reset, yeah.
Reset.
And they all reset. So, yes, Tracer, we heard. I think by now they should realise that they should switch up their comp. I mean, Tracer's nearly does have her ult. That's really about it.
Not. Tracer is a throwaway ult anyway. I really don't think Tracer is a good idea with their comp. I think they should switch to a Junkrat or something more close range and just get on point.
Well, we'll see how we go. They're all pushing up top right again. There's the fire strike coming out from Mystic. They don't realize Combiter's right behind him, lands the stick, but doesn't actually kill him. There he goes. Finishing off right there. He does successfully get res though, and the fight's reset. However, they still like completely ignoring Combiter. No, he pins it. Oh, actually, that was huge. He ultimately, but he does die, which is Combiter.
Mercy pops ult for no reason. That was a wasted Valkyrie, unfortunately.
There we go. They have to reset. Iora, why are you still there? You gotta come back. You gotta come back. I know you're high charge. Come back, dude. No. No. And there's the end of that push. Alright, they got 1 minute 30 seconds left to actually successfully pull this off. Evildeeds are looking like the team to win on this tournament, the Puck Cup. They were here last year and the year before, not last year, last month and the month before that. And they didn't quite, both times they reached the semi-finals, but didn't quite make it to the finals and get that win. Maybe they might be able to do it this time. Divide taking out Iowara and Divide taking out Madone, just complete that dive comp, completely in sync and just pincering any targets.
Right,
One by one, it's just taken down, and with 60 seconds left on the clock, this is really looking bad for Quetzal.
They are coming up with Grav and Shatter, which are both very, game-winning ultimates.
However, Prometheum does have his Transcendence, and
yeah, they've basically got 6 ults.
NGL of Dream also has the what's it called, Valkyrie. So
I think the plan on the side of Quetzal should be to use either Grav or Shatter to bait out the Transcendence of Prometheum, and then use the other one to win the team fight.
Definitely. I think their biggest problem is they still haven't changed their comp. Mystic.
They switched off Madone. Madone switched. Oh,
that was a huge. That's just destroyed at any push. The grab and Shatter still intact.
The only time they'll only be able to,
Essador can touch time. No, he just gets taken out, and they're not going to be able to win this.
They won't even. I don't think they'll even be able to make it back on the point.
Yeah, there you go.
That's GG.
That's a GG's. Congratulations to Evildeeds.
Evildeeds.
That's not GG. That's the win.
To be fair,